Rustic farmhouse bedroom ideas. Embrace comfort and charm in your retreat. The rustic farmhouse bedroom design is synonymous with cozy, welcoming spaces that combine natural materials, vintage-inspired decor, and practical simplicity. It's a style that embraces the beauty of imperfection, drawing on the natural textures, earthy colors, and worn elements that are part of a well-loved home. If you're looking to create a bedroom that feels like a serene retreat, one that's calm, inviting, and timeless, the rustic farmhouse style might be just what you need. In this video, we'll explore how you can incorporate rustic farmhouse elements into your bedroom to create a space that is both beautiful and functional. From furniture choices to color palettes, lighting, and finishing touches, we'll dive into the essential aspects of rustic farmhouse bedroom design. Whether you live in the countryside or simply want to bring the rustic charm into your urban apartment, these ideas will help transform your bedroom into a peaceful haven. Understanding the rustic farmhouse aesthetic. The rustic farmhouse style draws its inspiration from rural living, where simplicity and practicality are paramount. It's a design style that embraces natural materials like wood, metal, and stone, and it evokes a sense of nostalgia for a simpler time. The goal is to create a comfortable, warm space that feels lived in and full of character, rather than overly polished or pristine. Key features of rustic farmhouse bedrooms. Natural materials, wood, metal, stone, and linen are commonly used. Vintage and worn textures, antique or distressed furniture pieces and accessories are integral to this style. Neutral color palette. Earthy tones like whites, grays, creams, browns, and muted greens dominate the space. Functional and cozy. Furniture is practical and often multi-purpose, designed for comfort. Touches of nature. Incorporating plants and greenery, such as potted plants or flowers, creates a refreshing and organic vibe. Choosing a color scheme for a rustic farmhouse bedroom. The color palette in a rustic farmhouse bedroom is often muted, with an emphasis on soft, neutral tones. This helps create a calming and serene environment, allowing the natural beauty of materials and textures to take center stage. Neutral tones and soft accents. Start with a neutral foundation, think whitewashed walls, soft grays, or warm beige, and layer in accents of wood and muted tones. These colors not only evoke a sense of warmth and calm, but also make the room feel airy and spacious. A soft gray or off-white color for the walls creates the perfect backdrop for vintage furniture pieces and natural textures. Accent colors. While neutrals are key to the rustic farmhouse look, incorporating subtle accent colors can add interest and vibrancy. Consider earthy tones such as muted sage green, navy blue, rust orange, or deep burgundy for your bedding, throw pillows, and accessories. These colors work beautifully alongside the natural wood tones and soft neutrals. A vintage rug with a faded pattern or rich, earthy hues can bring in some color while still maintaining the rustic feel. Additionally, textiles such as linen and cotton in these accent colors will create a soft and inviting environment. Selecting rustic farmhouse furniture. Furniture in a rustic farmhouse bedroom should be functional, comfortable, and built to last. The key is to choose pieces that have a weathered or vintage feel, rather than something too polished or modern. The furniture should evoke a sense of history, with materials that show the passage of time. Farmhouse bed frame. The bed is the focal point of the bedroom, and choosing the right bed frame is essential for establishing a rustic farmhouse vibe. Look for wooden bed frames made from reclaimed wood or materials with a distressed finish for that worn-in, lived-in look. A four-poster bed with ornate, carved details can add an elegant touch, while a simple platform bed made from natural wood creates a more minimalistic approach. Rustic farmhouse beds often feature a mix of wood tones, so feel free to combine light wood finishes for the headboard with darker woods for the footboard. This contrast adds dimension and visual interest to the space. Storage with vintage charm. Storage pieces such as dressers, nightstands, and wardrobes should feel functional while maintaining the rustic aesthetic. Wooden dressers with a distressed finish or vintage-inspired metal handles are perfect choices for this style. Reclaimed wood furniture, such as an old barn door repurposed into a side table, adds character and uniqueness to the room. For nightstands, opt for pieces made of natural wood or metal. You can also look for vintage items like an antique trunk or an old wooden crate to store linens or extra pillows, adding charm while being practical. Rustic farmhouse seating. In addition to your bed, adding comfortable seating options is key to a rustic farmhouse bedroom. A cozy armchair or a vintage bench at the foot of the bed will provide additional seating while completing the room's design. Look for chairs with distressed leather or soft, weathered fabrics like linen or cotton. A rocking chair or a wicker chair can add to the rustic charm, making the space feel both nostalgic and functional. Incorporating rustic farmhouse lighting. Lighting plays a crucial role in setting the mood of the room and enhancing the rustic farmhouse feel. The right lighting can soften the room's natural textures and bring warmth to the space. Chandeliers and pendant lights. A chandelier made of wrought iron or wood can be the perfect addition to a rustic farmhouse bedroom. These lighting fixtures evoke an old-world charm and can provide both style and functionality. Choose one with a vintage or industrial feel, and don't be afraid to go for something with a bit of character, like a chandelier with exposed bulbs or a wooden beam-style pendant light. For a softer ambience, consider a pendant light over each side of the bed. These can provide a more minimalist approach while still maintaining the rustic aesthetic. Table lamps with vintage appeal. Table lamps are a great way to add warm, soft light and create a cozy atmosphere. Choose lamps with ceramic or metal bases in muted tones and pair them with linen or burlap lampshades. The rough texture of these materials adds a rustic charm to the room while providing functional lighting for reading or relaxing. Fairy lights and string lights. To create a magical, cozy atmosphere, consider using string lights or fairy lights around the bed frame or draped across a rustic wooden headboard. These lights can add a soft glow and make the room feel inviting, especially during the evening hours. Rustic farmhouse bedding and textiles. Textiles are where you can bring in comfort and softness, making the space feel more lived in and cozy. In a rustic farmhouse bedroom, bedding should be simple, comfortable, and made from natural materials. Comfortable bedding. Start with high-quality sheets made from linen or cotton in soft, neutral tones. A vintage-style quilt or a chunky knit throw blanket can add texture and warmth to the bed. For pillows, opt for oversized linen or cotton pillowcases in muted colors or patterns such as gingham or stripes for a touch of farmhouse charm. A plaid duvet cover can also add character, combining the coziness of the country with a more modern, relaxed aesthetic. When layering your bedding, think of creating a mix of textures. Perhaps a soft knit blanket over a linen duvet, or adding some decorative pillows in various sizes. Curtains and drapes. For window treatments, choose lightweight, natural fabrics such as linen, cotton, or burlap. These materials will filter light gently and allow the room to feel airy while maintaining the rustic charm. Linen curtains in a soft white or muted beige will complement the natural wood tones in your room and help create a light and inviting atmosphere. For a more rustic touch, opt for curtains with a rough, unfinished edge or embroidered details for a vintage-inspired look. Adding farmhouse-inspired decor. Accessories and decor elements are where you can truly personalize your rustic farmhouse bedroom, adding character and warmth. Look for vintage-inspired pieces that feel lived in and tell a story. Antique mirrors and artwork. An antique mirror with a weathered frame or a vintage wooden frame can make a bold statement in a rustic farmhouse bedroom. Mirrors help reflect natural light and can make the room feel larger while contributing to the overall rustic charm. In terms of artwork, choose framed prints with nature-inspired themes, black and white photography, or vintage advertisements. Wooden frames and antique-style art pieces will help tie the design together. Woven baskets are perfect for adding texture and storage to your rustic farmhouse bedroom. Use baskets to store extra blankets, magazines, or laundry, or simply place them on shelves for a decorative touch. Choose natural materials like wicker or rattan for an authentic farmhouse feel. Vintage accessories. Incorporate unique vintage accessories such as old books, an antique clock, or a classic wooden rocking chair. These items will not only add personality to the space, but also evoke a sense of nostalgia and warmth. Don't be afraid to mix old and new to create a balanced, eclectic look. Greenery and plants. Adding greenery to a rustic farmhouse bedroom brings life and color to the space. Houseplants like ferns, succulents, or small potted plants can enhance the organic feel of the room. Consider using simple ceramic or galvanized metal planters to keep the natural aesthetic intact. Final touches for a rustic farmhouse bedroom. The final touches are the little details that make your rustic farmhouse bedroom feel truly yours. Consider adding elements like a cozy throw blanket, scented candles, or a rustic clock to complete the look. Cozy touches. A chunky knit throw blanket at the end of the bed or an old-fashioned wooden ladder as a decor piece can add both warmth and functionality. Layering textures such as a fox fur rug or a woven area rug creates depth and enhances the cozy atmosphere. Creating a rustic farmhouse bedroom is about blending timeless, natural elements with a comfortable, inviting atmosphere. By carefully selecting furniture, lighting, and decor that reflect the beauty of the countryside, you can create a space that is both practical and serene. Whether you live in a rural farmhouse or an urban apartment, the rustic farmhouse style offers endless possibilities for creating a bedroom that feels like a peaceful retreat from the world. Embrace the warmth of wood, the simplicity of vintage pieces, and the comfort of natural fabrics to craft a space that is truly your own.